welcome to Boss Glam, the ultimate guide to corporate glam and empowerment tutorials for women who are busy. Because women are so busy, they find it so overwhelming to get ready in the mornings. And if you're the kind of person that just skips the makeup altogether and gets ready and goes out the door, then this video is for you. I'm here to break down all the barriers, all the overwhelming myth that you need to have a whole bunch of products to create a look that is presentable and decent for you to step out the door and go meet people. I create this look that I have on, which I literally created in 5 minutes, then keep on watching. Now, the way I start is I make sure that I have my skincare, and so what I'm using is Perricone's Skin that, and I apply it under my eyes because I always want to make sure that the area, the skin around my eyes is hydrated so that I don't get any creases or drying patches when I wear my concealer. And all you're going to do is just apply a little bit of concealer to your face. For me, I have dark circles, as you can. I need to use 2 colors of different concealers. The reason I use 2 different ones is because I love the formulas of each for various reasons. I like to moisturize my face, so I'm going to go in with the Embryolisse. I'm just going to take as a small amount of it and apply that to my face. A little goes a long way with this. This is Morphe brushes. I love the formula on this. And it's a little darker than my skin tone, but it's great because it cancels out the dark circles that I have. And I just use a concealer brush, and all I do is just dab this around my eye and my nose and my chin. Going in with this other concealer I found is called Exi Delete Fluid. This is really cool. I mean, see, this is a lighter shade. So when these two blend in together, create a really good. And when I get closer to my eye, I just like to use my finger. And make sure you just go really deep into this inner socket here, because that's where we tend to get the most darkness. So I'm just going to blend all this together. And these 2 colors really great because the light one is a little too light for me to be used by itself. And the dark one is obviously a little too dark. But when I mix these 2 together, they just give me the perfect combination of color and coverage. Just adding a little bit to the areas where I apply it. And as you can see, I'm just using my finger to blend and dab this everywhere. Use whatever I have left and cover the entire eye area. Now with a flat kabuki brush, I can just go and blend all of it together, just spreading it so that I don't have to use foundation. I can just simply spread everything that I've used. I'm just going to add a little bit more. Spread it outwards and dab this right into the center of the forehead. I'm just going to go in with the brush anyway and blend it all out. I love doing this. Again, just adding a little bit of coverage. See how little I used, and I've covered my entire face. Garnier Skin Active, and it's equivalent to like a beauty blender. But you know, when you dampen the beauty blender, when you dampen your brush like this, it kind of gives it the same vibe. I'm using a Physicians Formula bronzer, and I'm going to be using a sort of angled brush. And with this, I just simply pat it on first. Don't go over my jawline for this because this is too bronzy to be used as a contour. So I'm just going to go over areas that I want to bronze. So my neck, but not on my jawline or my nose. This is the Bahama Mamas from the Balm Cosmetics, and I'm just going to use an angled brush for this. And all I'm doing is just really lightly going around my jawline for this. Now this is the perfect brown because it does create like a shadow-like effect without it looking too orangey. Like a little brush like this. And all I do is just create like a little V at the base of my nose, so that kind of gives it like a little lift. And then I go a little bit across, so it kind of gives it like a button. And then I take from the corner where my brows begin and just go down. I go down in that kind of way so that I could make this bone a little thinner, and when the eye follows it, it kind of looks like it's straight. Because I do have a little bit of a crookedness. Now with the same brush, I'm going to go and go over my crease with this. So just go back and forth. You don't have to be perfect with this because you're going to be really doing this in a matter of minutes or seconds. Okay, so that took a minute. Just blend the nose and everything with your finger. Going in with a little bit of a highlighter. I love this Estee Lauder highlighter in Heatwave. Just a little tip of my nose like this and here, and it kind of gives it this illusion, because we're all about creating illusions. With the Nars Orgasm, I love this. And the same angled brush, and just smile and sweep it. And also you can do this on your eyelids. Just kind of go like that. Clean fit me with like a brush. Mattify everything, all the shiny spots on my face, and swirl it into the, and just by pressing and dabbing, I'm going and setting, and I'm just going to go and blend this out a little bit just to diffuse darkness edges here. This brow palette from BH Cosmetics in two different ways. I'm gonna use the bottom row here is all pomades, and these ones are all powders. Now it's equivalent to the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, brow pomade. First I comb up everything, and then I take the angled brush. This is from MAC, it's a brow brush. I just dip into the two light sort of medium browns, and I am just going to feather this very lightly, just tapping where I need that fullness. So even if you just go on the brow, it's okay, because the brow hair is going to it's going to grip on the brow hair, and it's going to kind of flatten it. It's kind of waxy figure, so it will set it. And then just with whatever left, I go into the front of the brows. And also make sure to just go over this. So you kind of like gauge, you know, how far up you want. If you do make a mistake, you can always brush it off with the spoolie, as I'm doing here. So it's not so harsh, but I do want that. See, the thickness of this one is a lot more than this, so I do want to create a line up here, but I don't want it to be too thick, so that seems about right. Now, the point of doing a 5-minute makeup is that you know what you're doing. If you don't practice these steps every day, you can't get to 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So by practicing it, you can get it down to 5 minutes because it's just gonna become second nature to you. You're not thinking too much about what to do and how much to do it and how much to apply. You're just literally going in and applying the makeup to your face. So my advice to you is just practice. Practice the look you want and how much you want to use. And with that, you don't have to think twice and your makeup will look good in 5 minutes. So that's it. And now I'm going in with the eyeliner. So I'm just gonna create like an eyeliner using the same brush, and this time I'm just gonna dip it into the black. So this is a great palette because it's got like black in there too, black and dark brown that you can use as an eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go and dip into the black and the brown, and then I'm just gonna use that at the base of my eyelashes. Kind of bring it out as well. So I'm mainly focusing on the middle to the outer part. I'm not gonna focus too much on the inner corner. So this is the area where I want the most product. So again, I'm looking down into the mirror and I am flicking this like this. This is the motion. And then I see where my curve here, where my crease takes that, and you know that's where you want to. So just when you're touching that crease is where your wing should start. And then I just like to join it a little bit here in this side here. So that's how it looks. Now obviously this one eye, I have a lot more fold in this one than I do in this one, so I will never be able to get them exact. But for this eye, this is how far I'm gonna go, and for this eye, this is how far I'm gonna go. And that's absolutely okay. And now for my mascara, I'm gonna use Scandalize by Rimmel. And the way I do mascara, because I don't want that mascara to pass on, I put my finger right here. And then I hold the wand against my lashes. And I kind of blink against the wand, and you can see that difference. Again, put your finger here. I'm not gonna go and draw lip liners. I hate that. So lately I've just been using my own lip. And I'm just using Celebrity Skin. This is from Jeffree Starr. The liquid matte. So first I draw it on my lip, right? I just follow my own lip shape. And then I just go and draw like a little halo there. Kind of bridge the upper lip. And extend the lower lip. But I'm keeping these in and these in. So the focus is right in the middle. And then just go in with a little bit of concealer if you make a mistake. Just going back with that little concealer, and usually I get dark in these little two spots here, so I'm always conscientious about that. And I always make sure that before I finish off my makeup, I have enough product or enough concealer into these little corners. And that's it. That's the finished look. So 5 minutes and out the door, and then just a little setting spray and you're done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to keep updated on my future videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye.